Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
Hey, hi, and welcome to tonight's gymnastics meet. We're out here at the assembly grounds once again, and it's a little bit of a different evening than the last time. We were freezing, and this is spring, so kind of a good sight to see. And tonight we got the Paynesville Eden Valley Watkins Bulldogs. They're gonna go against the Long Prairie Gray Eagle Browerville. They're the Wolves. In a good match. I think this is going to be a really a good, close gymnastics meet tonight. Both of these teams are kind of have similar backgrounds and are about the same in numbers. So I think we're going to see a pretty close match tonight. All right, so tonight we're going to be starting out. The Paynesville girls will be on the JV Vault and Varsity Vault, and they're gonna move to bars and beam floor, and the LPGE Browerville. They're gonna start Varsity Bars, Varsity Vault, JV floor, Varsity beam, Varsity floor, and then JV beam. All right, here you see our gymnasts coming out now. And just a little note, tonight's going to be Parents' Night, so we're going to be giving some little information here and thanking all of our parents for their hard work. If anybody has been involved with gymnastics, they know the parents have to work almost as hard as the gymnasts, packing up this equipment, putting it away, and making sure everything's safe and ready for the girls. All right, let's start with some of our sponsors. We're going to thank the Christensen CPAs and Consultants. At Christensen CPAs and Consultants, they are committed to being your financial resource. They offer a variety of services to assist your company's assets in its current situation, identify short and long-term goals, and complete your current project or assist you in starting a new venture. For more information, contact Chelsea Mueller at their downtown Paynesville location at ChristiansenCPA.com. We also have Perennial Bank. Perennial Bank of Paynesville is your one-stop shop for all your banking needs. Stop in today and talk to the wonderful people at Perennial Bank. Visit perennialbank.com for more information. We also have Leaser Insurance Agency. At Leaser Insurance Agency, they are here to work for you, providing coverage for your various insurance needs. Located right in Paynesville, they provide local residents as well as individual businesses, farmers, and families throughout central Minnesota with exceptional insurance products backed by personalized service. Whether you're looking for auto insurance coverage to crop hail protection, they can help. Call Rand today at 320-243-7144. We should take a really good time here to thank Lori and Allie Gottwald. They come each meet here and they do the scoring for the Bulldogs.
Welcome everybody to the meet tonight between Paynesville Eden Valley Watkins and Prairie Great Eagle. Just a couple of reminders to turn off your phones, the volumes, no flash photography, just for the safety of the gymnasts. We're going to have, if everybody can stay out, we're going to have the national anthem being sung, and then we'll get everything started.
All right, so the girls are now just going to go ahead and they're going to get ready and head off to their first events. And like I said, first up, we're going to have the home team over there. They're going to be doing JV Vault and then Varsity Vault. And Long Prairie Grey Eagle Browerville, they're going to be on bars first. If anybody's ever curious, usually a hometown team takes what they call an Olympic rotation, where they're going to go vault, bars, beam, and then floor. So if you're ever watching, they call that an Olympic rotation. And that's what the home team typically follows. All right. I guess one thing we're not going to see today is the team getting together and cheering. Oh, yep, there they go. They're going to gather in their circle. We're going to hear their little team cheer. They're getting ready to go. And up today on JV Vault is going to be, we got Faith, Charlotte, Elena, and Mckenna. Varsity Vault for the Bulldogs is going to be Ava, Becca, Isabel, and Macy. And what you're going to see now is they're just going to start out with a little bit of timed warm-ups. They call touch, or the time touch. Team gets that, and so they can kind of get a little bit fresh, even though they've already done some rotating and warming up earlier. It just gives them a little bit of a fresh touch here before they actually compete. And like we said last week, if this is the first time you're joining us, Vault is going to be about power, punching that board and the angle that they come on and the angle that they come off of the vault. They're going to be looking for a block. That's where your arms come and push off of that vault. What we don't want to see is soft, mushy, or bent elbows. They want it nice and tight and springy. We want good height and good power into those vaults. And bars is a lot about body alignment. And again, they have to have a certain amount of skills. They typically have to have at least 3 skills to compete bars. There is a lot of requirements on which the score comes out of. At the JV level, you will not see the kids have as many skills as the varsity level, but it is still scored out of the same requirements. And to get that power for the vault, you really need to learn how to run quite quickly, hard, and really punch that board. They want to be as tight as they possibly can. There's a lot of things that go into kind of deciding how kids can vault, or I should say gymnasts. There's springs in those boards. Each of those springs allows pressure. If you have a kid that has a really hard punch on the board, you're going to add some springs. If you have a softie, you typically take them out because they aren't able to be tight and really spring off of there. Also, the height of the vault can also make a difference. Obviously, the higher the vault, the bigger the skill, and the more time that gymnast has to twist or add things onto their vault. So here it looks like we're getting ready to compete now. We got our first gymnast up, and we've got Faith. Looks like she's getting ready. Looks like they're getting ready over there on bars as well. All right, we're looking for the salute. There she goes. She's got the great salute. Here she comes. She's running on in there. All right. There's just your basic front handspring. Where Faith is going to take a little bit of deductions is on the bends in her elbows. If you watched on her vault there, she's kind of soft and going in. Also, if the gymnast is reaching for that vault, it puts them at like a 90-degree angle. But she did clear that vault nice. They're going to give her nice credit for that front handspring there. And that's going to bring her in a 7-4. Very nice vault. All right, here she goes. She's approaching again. All right, very good. A little bit early on the front end of that vault there, so that makes it a little bit hard to get and clear all that end. Again, the bend in the elbows. Also, what really helps those gymnasts get that power into that vault is something called an arm circle right before they're approaching. As they hit the board, they arm circle around, and some of these gymnasts are missing. That second vault came in at a 7, so you'd average those two out. She'll end up with a 7-2. All right, next we got Charlotte. Here comes Charlotte. Charlotte had a nice little hop there. She has got some pretty good power. It's pretty good. She also has a little bit of softness in her elbows. They're bent there. You want to really, really block off that vault. But good clean. She cleaned the distance of that. She has a really good hop. That's actually given her some really nice power into that run. She pulled off a 7-5 on that very first vault there. She comes in for her second one. That hop is excellent. She has a little bit of an arm circle going. Couple steps out. All in all, still a really good vault. Up next is Elena. Hopefully we see that same powerful approach. This next vault took in the 7-2, so you're going to average those out. All right, here we go. Here's Elena. Nice, powerful run. She's got a really nice run here, a good approach. Yay, there we go. As you saw, her elbows were a little bit tighter in, not as soft on that. She had a really nice block, so she gets a little more power. Eventually, she'll be able to start to twist that half on, half off. It's looking good. It was a nice block. And she comes in at a 7-8. Nice vault. She comes. Nice, powerful run in again. She's going to punch that board. Good. Again, Little less bend in the elbow. She does have a little bit of a step out when she lands. They're looking for a stick there. Couple tenths deduction for that, but all in all, a very nice front handspring. As you can see, when you look at it too, she kind of curls off the end of that vault. You want to be as straight as you can. You want those legs glued together and as straight as you can. That one brought in a 7.4. All right, next up, we got Mckenna. Mckenna, it looked like she did a half on, half off earlier in warm-ups. We'll see if that's what she's going to compete here. It's where she comes in at a side angle, almost like she's doing a round-off approach and then twisting the opposite direction out of there. Yep, that's what she did. Good. Nice job. What you want to see with that, where some improvements could come in. She has a very nice block, by the way, and then also what she could do to improve is to glue those legs together a little bit. Like I said, that approach looks like a round-off. She's coming in one direction, twisting the opposite direction. It's called a half on, half off. A little higher start value. She got an 8.1. Nice vault. Here she comes again. Watch her body angle as she hits here. Very nice and straight. That was actually a nicer vault than that first one, I feel. She had a very nice angle coming on, a very nice block. And again, things that could make that just a little bit better is just keeping those legs glued together. As you can see, they drop and they space out just a little bit there. But another 8. She got an 8.2 on that one. All right, now I'm moving to Varsity Vault, and as you notice, they are going to be adjusting that vault. They're going to start giving a little height, because this is where you're going to see a little bit more twisting and a little bit more action here. Over onto bars. There we go. Now, for bars, there's some requirements. You need to see an exchange between the low to the high bar. The gymnast can choose if she wants to start at the high to the low. Wherever they want to start, some gymnasts will mount from one end and then drop down to the other one. Most start on the low bar, and the biggest thing that most people start out with is a kip, because that's going to give you the power into all of your skills. So usually it's a jump in, a kip, come up to a cast, either a back hip circle or something of that nature. Most of the gymnasts will then do a squat on. That's where you cast out, bring both feet to the bar, stand, and then go to the high bar. That is your typical low to high bar exchange. There is other ways. Here you go. You're seeing that kip right there. And as you can see, she had some bent knees and elbows. With a super powerful kip, you're going to not see those. Their legs are going to be straight. They're going to have it straight. There she did the squat on to the high bar. And a back hip circle. And she's going to dismount with the flyweight. Actually, a very nice, clean little routine there. Basic, but clean. Another requirement in high school gymnastics is a cast to handstand. So they cast out, they'll make the complete handstand. That's a little more difficult, and you don't see it as often, but when you do, it's kind of awesome to see. All right, just kind of lulling here. I'm going to read and go ahead. And it's parents' night, so the girls wrote a little stuff up here. And we got a Leah Teicher. She's grade 10. Her parents are Lori and Dave Teicher. Sibling is Drew. And it says, what is your favorite family memory? Any family gathering with my cousins. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? How much they help the community? And career is an ER doctor or a marine biologist. I think after working in an ER, I would go with marine biologist. All right, so here we go. And then we got Miss Charlotte. I think it's Charlotte Hayden. She's grade 8. Her parents are Corrine and Jim. She has a sibling named Adeline, which I assume is her sister. It says, what is your favorite family memory? She's must have had a pretty good Easter egg hunt. It says, what is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? Everyone is such a hard worker, and her career goal is to be an anesthesiologist. That's awesome because they don't work the weekends unless they're on call. So there you go. Good goal. All right. And then let's see here. We got Haley Ramtham, grade 10. We got Julie and Greg are her parents. She has siblings named Carson and Grant. And it says, what is your favorite family memory? It says, going out on the pontoon with my family. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? She says they are super loving and supportive, and her career goal is to be an orthodontist. All right, so here we got varsity warming up on the vault now. I didn't really get to see what they're working, but hopefully we're going to see some half-on, half-offs, maybe even some half-on full-offs. Hoping to see some good vaulting here today, some good power. And over on bars, they're warmed up. They're getting ready for their varsity girls. I think we're going to see plenty of kips since I saw plenty out of their JV group, so I'm going to assume that their varsity is going to do. We got our first varsity gymnast up. Actually, maybe it's JV on the bars now, I believe. First up for Varsity Vault is Ava. Here she comes. She's running in. She did the half on. Without the half out twist, that particular vault is worth the same as a front handspring. So as you can see, when she came over, she just like round off. She did not twist out of that. So what you're seeing there is you can see that she's a little bit bent. So she's more at a 90-degree bend instead of very straight angled out of that. If she was more straight angled out, she would be able to twist. Like I said, that is the same start value as a front handspring. She got a 7.6 and a 7.7 from the other judge. Those will be averaged out for a score here. All right, she's up for another one. She needs to run hard here. Let's see if she can get that twist in. Ooh, a little close there, a little close. She cut it a little close. Like I said, that is gonna be scored the same as the front handspring. So we'll see where that's coming in. She actually had a really nice run and a pretty good block. She just kind of came early on that vault. So a little bit 7.4 and a 7.4. So 7.4 on that second vault. All right, our next vaulter is going to be Becca Walls. She's got a nice approach here. Good, fast. Good, there you go. Half on, half off. A little bit of a step out there, but she had pretty decent angles. If you notice, her run started out really powerful. She slowed down a little bit going into the actual punching the board. But she has a pretty good angle, and those legs were squeezing pretty nicely together. Step out's going to cost her a little bit there. But we got an 8. And an 8, I think I can't see that one. Hopefully she turns it here. An 8.2. All right. That one a little better, a little less step out there, a little less step out. What we saw over in the bar over there was a mill circle. You'll see that a lot of times out of the girls when they're first starting. That's an intro skill. All right, now up for the Varsity Vault for the Bulldogs, we got Isabel Campbell. That second vault of Becca's was an 8.5 and an 8.3. That'll be the vault they're going to take the score on. Here comes Isabel. She's getting a good run in here. Nice. She had very, very nice vault there. Very good body angle coming in. Very tight, squeezing. Had a really good block. Half on, half off. Very nice. She got an 8.5 and an 8.4. Here she comes again. Running in. Nice, good block. That big step out there, that means she's got a little power. She could probably start to try to work that into a full. She's got a little more than she wants. She's almost starting. That's almost a 3/4 of a rotation instead of half out, half on, half off. And you're seeing an 8.3 and an 8.5. All right, our last vaulter is Macy. I think it's Macy Brecker is her last name. Nice. She had the hop out. She's going to get a little deduction for that. She definitely has some time. She definitely got some power there. These girls are ready to put a little more onto that. As you can see, she hops and turns. If she keeps her twisting going a little earlier, she might be able to pull that in to a full 8-3 and an 8-4. Here she comes for her second one. Very stuck, very nice. She stuck that vault. Here it is, the half and twisting. And as you can see, the legs still drop a little bit apart, but not a whole lot there. They're doing a pretty good job. A little bit of bends in the knees, but much better angle on that board. 8-3 and 8-5. All right, so then now we're going to be rotating. They're just basically going to switch events here. The Bulldogs will head on over to the bars, and the Wolves will be coming over to the vault. And we're going to go off to a commercial break.
Hague Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Hague Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, we're back to the meet here, and the girls are just kind of waiting here to start their timed warm-ups. So we're going to be seeing our girls warm up on bars here. It looks like they got their JV warming up on bars here. And so what we got here is a 3-judge meet. So on one event, you'll see varsity competing, which is always judged by 2 judges, and JV only requires 1 judge to score. So they're just flip-flopping back and forth, so that's why we got the 3-judge meet. So that's why it's the opposite. If our varsity is competing, their JV is competing on the other event. That's how that's going to work, and they're just going to alternate. Kind of makes it a little bit easier. And these types of meets go a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, and it's really nice because the girls get to be together. They get to share this moment as a team. A lot of times, otherwise they're split if all 4 events are going at one time. It's also very nice for coaches because they're in a group together. They can be there for the girls and help them through those times. So. All right, so that's often referred to as a long hang pole over there on the bar when they swing out like that. That's what that's referred to as. That's a back hip circle. And again, on a back hip circle, they really don't want their hips to touch the bar. The goal is to be able to back hip circle without them. And she pulled in there on that flyway which is called like we might say she almost gunned the cat there. She almost got her back on the bar. They want to let go of that bar when their feet are at the point of where the ceiling and the wall come together. That's where a gymnast wants to let go of that bar. You might think, how do they do that? Well, gymnasts are taught to sight. Open your eyes and be aware of your surrounding. Make sure that you can sight something. So they're going to sight where the wall and the ceiling come together. All right, we got our first gal going here on bars. It's our JV. She did a pull-up, pull-over, a back hip circle, and she went to a squat on. Good job there. And she went to the high bar, so she showed her change. That was Haley. And then up next, we're going to have Addison. She's going to compete bars here. As you can see, a basic bar routine, you can get away with 3 skills. You will get a score. Scores will start at a 2.0 as the lowest if you're just meeting the requirements. All right, in vaulting here, we're seeing their varsity vaults here. So here comes Addison. She's up now. Again, a pull-up, pull-over, back hip circle. She'll go for a squat on here. That's actually, oh, and we missed our toes a little bit. That's okay. She's going to get right back up there. And now she just went to a climb on, which is actually not a skill. It will not count as a skill. So far she had 2, and then she had a high bar skill there. That's just a tap and turn there. All right, next up on our JV bars is Elena. Going to kind of peek over here what we got going on Varsity Vault here really quick. All right. Fortunately, it seems like every time I go to peek, they're going over there. So looks like we got a 6-9 and a 7-1 over there. All right. Competing just a regular front handspring there. All right. All right, Elena missed her pull-up, pull-over, but that's okay. She's getting on. Our last bar score was a 3. Here she is going to the high bar. Long hang pull-over. A 2 long. She does a skill and a skill. You want to see a little bit better of a connection there. Back hip circle, and then she's going to toe touch. Dismount. There you go. Good job. Her hand almost swiped there. She would take a little bit of a deduction if her hand swipes. Almost can count that as a fall. All right. So that last varsity vault got a 7-1. I can't see that other score, sorry, there. For the Wolves. Here they come. They got their other one coming in here. Half. And like I said, when they do just the half on, it looks like a round off over the vault. That is scored the same as a front handspring. So a lot of times if you have a gymnast that competes one of those, then they'll compete a front handspring too as well. All right, up on the bars, we got Faith. She did a pull-up, pull-over, back hip circle. Actually, she did a really nice back hip circle there. Her hips still touched the bar, but she kept that bar above her knees very high. Long hang pull-over, back hip circle. And she's coming down, turn, and release. Good. The next JV bars is going to be Mckenna. All right, we'll see what that last varsity vault brought in, a 7-7 and a 7-8. I think the Bulldogs are a little bit ahead on vault this evening. I'd be safe to say that the scores were coming in a little better than that, so I think they're going to take vault. It's a very nice back hip circle. She kept that bar high up on those legs. Nice high bar, long hip pullover. Cast out, another long hip. There we go. A little bit more of a connection we need, but there we go. Good. Cast right away. And she did a flyaway. Nice job. As you can see, her flyaway is in a tuck position. Eventually, as you get a little more skilled, you're gonna lay that out a little bit. You're gonna keep it long and not tuck. 7-6 and 7-8 off of vault. What that does for you, if you can do the layout flyaway, that lets you twist and add skills to that. All right, nice vault over there. Okay, let's read some of our parents. And since we just saw Elena go on bars a little while ago, we got Elena Mink. She's in grade 8. Her parents are Wendy and Brian. She has a brother named Ben. and says, what is your favorite family memory? And she said, our trip to Hawaii. I'd have to agree. I think I could use a trip to Hawaii. That'd be awesome. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? They love me. And her career goal is something in the medical field. All right, and then we got Addison Bogey. She is also in the 8th grade. Her parents are Teresa and Justin. She does not have any siblings. What is your favorite family memory? She says the family trip to South Dakota. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? Everyone is supportive of each other. Her career goal, I love this, is a DNR officer. I think she'd make a good one. All right. We're going to watch this Varsity Vault here. The last score they got was a 7-9 and an 8. Okay, here she goes again. Running in. Good, nice, fast approach. There we go, half on. Yep. So we'll see what that brings in. She had good positioning there. The one thing you'll see in gymnastics too is the teams, they're always very supportive and cheering. The girls really need that. Everybody gets excited when somebody either gets a new skill or they compete something for the first time. It's got good camaraderie. All right, one thing that you notice on this girl's vault here, when she's approaching and she's going for her half on, her hands almost look twisted, and they are a little bit. She needs to keep those apart and really show a 3/4 turn with her hands. She's getting a little tied up there. Yep, and the score is going to reflect that, a 7-8 and an 8. So if she can untie those hands and get them a little bit more 3/4 turned, that's going to score a little better. She turned after. As you notice, she had like the front hand and she turned after. That makes them like a little tied up. That won't actually be a half on. And again, the score will reflect that a little bit. 7-9 and a 7-9, correct. And so the girls are going to be switching up, and the judges actually switch up more likely. The two are going to head over to bars, so then we get varsity bars in over there. And then Long Prairie Gray Eagle Browerville, they're going to be going ahead and they will have their JV vaulters up. Good job for the Bulldogs tonight. I really feel like they took the vault. I didn't really get to see the varsity bar score, so it's going to be hard for me to know. But I think they're doing pretty decent here. And like I said, this is going to be a really close meet tonight. These girls are going to be pretty much on the same playing field here. And as you can see, we're warming up bars. She's doing an uprise there. Something a lot of people don't know about that uprise right there, that is the same value as somebody who swings giants. That goes all the way around the bar. That is exactly the same value. Those are actually harder to learn. The uprise is a really difficult skill to learn. As you can see right there on Isabel's kip, she had really bent knees with those legs out to the side. She needs to keep those legs in front of her and straight. Lots of toe touches for gymnasts to get the muscles, those lower abs in. But speaking about Isabel, I got her parent night. Her mom is also the coach over there. That makes it a little bit difficult for everybody, but as time goes on, it's always kind of hard to coach your child. And not only that, it's hard for the child to take direction from the coach. So it's a special relationship, so I give them credit. All right, so Isabel is a senior. Her parents are Jessica and Wally. Or Jessica, sorry, I said Jessica. And siblings are Mitchell, Owen, and Emmett. And what is your favorite family memory? It says family game nights. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? They are always proud of me, and we are always very close. Career goal, being a permanent makeup artist. Nice. And then we also have Macy Brecker. She's in grade 11. Her parents are Les and Bonnie. Her siblings are Allison and Nathan. And it says, what is your favorite family memory? Talking around the dinner table and playing board games. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? My family is super close, and we are always there for each other and very supportive of each other. Career goal is the sonography or ultrasound tech. And I believe we're competing now. All right, and this is Macy. Macy did a climb on there, not a skill, but beautiful to the high bar. Whoops, almost had that upright. She had a beautiful intro to that. So now that she's dropped off the bar, she will take a fall on that. So she's going to go back to the low bar. Another climb on. She's going to go for that skill again. That's why she chose the low bar. Oh, she kipped. Good combination. Nice and clean. Connected them. Cast out. Toes on. Shoot off. All right, so our second varsity gymnast over there today on bars is going to be Ava. Ava is going to do a switch kip, I believe, since she's starting at this angle. A lot of times they start right there and they do that switch kip. That's actually a release move. Only if it's done correctly, where the hands come off the bar completely and then reattach on. If they just kind of twist and they're hanging onto the bar, they're not going to count that as a release. They'll get the kip credit, but they will not get the switch kip credit. Another thing people don't really think about a whole lot in gymnastics is sometimes when you watch the bars, it maybe looks a little more simple than it is. It takes a long time to develop a low ab muscle. A lot of these girls have started when they're very little, and they have to keep working at that. It's a very difficult thing. The first bar score, 5.3 and a 5.8. She did do the switch kip. I'm not completely sure if she got that whole angle turned. It looks like her hands came off. She did an uprise. A little bit slow connection there, but still an uprise. And as you can see, she paused before the kip. And here, that extra little dip in there is going to cost. And the flyaway. All in all, it's a good routine. It needs to clean out and be a little smoother. Every time a gymnast stops during that bar routine, that is a deduction. She has all the skills. They look good. Looks like Long Prairie Grey Eagle at Browerville is finished over there on vault. Vault always goes incredibly fast. And that last JV vaulter pulled a 7.3. We have Isabel Campbell up on the bars. Hopefully she can keep those feet up and in front of her and pull off a nice clean bar routine here. So they're just waiting for the judges' score. Actually what those judges are doing right now is they got a criteria list and they're going through it and they're checking off. We got a 6.6 and a 6.5, so real close there. Oh, she bent those knees and dragged them backwards. You can take a fall if your feet actually touch the mat on those. But a really nice squat on there. Kip, push away. You see how that's connected there? She went right kip. That's really nice. Little bit of a pause there with those bent elbows on the top. But very good. Another pause. And then into the flyaway. Nice little clean routine. Those pauses are kind of where those deductions happen. As you can tell, she started out flowing pretty nicely and then had a little bit of pause there. Nice clean flyaway, though, with a really nice step landing. We'll see what those judges bring in for that. And next up on the bars, we're going to have Becca Walls. All of these girls have been putting in hard time since they're very little. It's kind of fun to see them grow up and what they're doing nowadays. So these girls have been competing a long time. We've got the judges kind of doing their looks like we got a 6.8 out of the one judge. And she turns it here, hopefully, a 6.8. So that was really good. All right, kip and then a back hip circle. Little pause there on the bottom. Here she's getting in. She's going to go for that uprise. Here she goes. Nicely. Oh, yeah, there it is. Come on, all the way. There we go. Kip and a kip. She's putting those kips together for a bonus. Back-to-back skills there. Now a pause there. And now she's going to go for a flyaway. If she could just push out and fly away, she may get a little deduction on the beginning of that too. The first intro there didn't quite get the uprise in. But all in all, another great routine. So now the girls are going to regroup. They're going to be thinking about where they're going next. And we're off to a commercial break.
Meg Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, here we are back at the meet. We're going to see, they're going to start their timed warm-ups. And what we got for Long Prairie Gray Eagle Browerville, we're going to have JV on floor. And over there on the beam, you're going to see the Bulldog Varsity Girls. You guys are all probably getting a little tired of me yapping, but here's what you're going to be looking for on beam. The obvious on beam is to stay on it. First of all, that would be the most obvious. But beam is a lot about body lines, alignment. There's a little bit of dance on here that they're going to get critiqued on too, and they need to have kind of a creativity for their routines. They also need something called a flight on the beam. That's a round off. It can be a back handspring, those types of things. It can all be like that. They can put those together, combination. They also need a jump series. So you'll see them put two jumps together. Right there's a round off. That gives her a flight. Mounting is always important, but I will tell you as a prior coach, mounting should only be as fancy as something that you know you can land. So you usually typically see the end mount, the tuck jump up on, which is a more basic mount, but it gets you on there and you usually can stick those. So that's what you're going to want to go with. There is some more crazy things that you will see other teams doing. Right here on the beam right there, a full turn is a requirement. They also need a full turn. All right, I'm getting a little quiet here because I'm getting kind of daydreaming. I get a little bit into the gymnastics too much sometimes, so I get a little quiet here. Sorry. But so on floor here, the biggest goal I think of most gymnasts on floor when they're first starting out, especially their JV years, is to be able to go ahead and get a back handspring on floor. Sometimes the girls don't have them, and that's okay. They'll do something a little bit different. They'll use the back walkover in place of that back handspring. It gets them started in the right direction, and it gets them a floor routine. And what nice thing about the floor routines is it really helps build those gymnasts' confidence. I mean, if you can get out and perform in front of people, their confidence is going to grow. And I'm going to say, you know, a lot of people talk about how sports help you later on in life and those types of things. And this is one of those situations I agree. You can never have too much confidence. So gaining that confidence and being in front of people is always a good thing. All right, so they got them started over there. Our very first beam. Is Macy is up there on the beam right now. We got some floor music in the background, so those are always fun to hear. All right, Macy attempted the cartwheel there. One mistake that gymnasts often do is they leave their hands down by their sides. They forget to finish that cartwheel all the way through with bringing their arms up, which puts them in alignment with the beam. It's a little bit harder said than done. She saved her full turn there. A little bit of bent knees and some form problems, but all in all, she's happy with that. Here's her jump series. Split jump and then tuck. There we go. And as you can see, she's working on her artistry a little bit there with some kind of putting that together. She's going to go for a back walk over here, it looks like. And there we go. She got it on. Yep, squeezing a little tighter there. They're looking for form on here. Now, she put two back walkovers together there, but she had a large pause in there. That is not a series if you have that big of a pause. The great thing is that she did put 2 feet on that second skill, so she got credit for a back walkover and then a back walkover. Here she goes. She's going to do a back tuck off of that beam. There you go. And that is our first varsity beam routine. All right, and our next beam goer here is going to be, looks like Ava is up. All right, and so we're going to see, I think Ava's going to go with just a nice tuck mount off the end of there too. And we got a nice one waiting for a floor. Here she goes. On floor is also about artistry, flexibility, power in the tumbling. It's a little bit of a variety of everything they're learning as a gymnast, to be honest, putting it all together. And so there we go. Full turn again, as you see on the beam, is also a requirement on that floor. On the beam, we got a 4-5 and a 5 today. So here we go. Ava's heading out to the beam now there. A nice standard mount. Good job. She stuck it right into a split jump. That's actually a connection. She lands and goes. It's a little bit of a bonus. A little bit of a balance issue there. Here she goes for that full turn. Nice. That was actually clean. She did it really quickly. Straddle jump. She's got to hit a higher straddle for that to count, but still all in all a really good start to that. Tuck 3/4. She's going to show flexibility here. Good, and it looks like we're going for the back walkover. She's got to get both feet on there, so that really doesn't count unless she ticks both of those feet before she takes that fall. So she has an incomplete skill and a fall. So neither one of those actually counts. So that's part of the thing the gymnast has to think about a little bit when she's up there. Easier said than done because nerves are going. Back tuck off the end. And then next up on that beam, we're going to have Miss Isabel Campbell. All right, and we're getting ready for next floor. Their JV poll, let's see their score off of the floor here, is a 3-7. Okay, so here's Isabel. She's doing an end mount as well. Nice clean mount, like I said before. The gymnast just wants to get on that beam and stay on the beam. I don't know, sometimes I think a beam is just a very mental event. The girls get a little nervous, obviously. You want to stay on it. And if your teammates start out a certain way, then it's kind of got to go from there. All right, that last one was a 6-7. I didn't see what the second judge is pulling in here. They must be off by further than they can be, so they're going to have to discuss something here, I think, maybe. Or no, nope, here comes the score. It's coming, sorry. Let's see what we got here. I think they're going to have to turn that this way. Oh, yep, and a 5-7-5. Okay. All right, here goes Miss Campbell. She's up. She's hitting the board. Here we go. Nice straddle jump up on there. It's really got to hit. She had a little pause. I'm not sure they're going to give her that bonus connection right into the jump there. She's doing a down on the beam, so they have to show that they can go from a standing to a down skill on that beam. It was very nicely done. She's going to go into a beautiful full turn here. Yep. She gets a little more credit for doing that with her leg out straight like that, if she can keep it. Little cat leap there. She's going to go for the back walkover, I believe, here. There we go. Both feet on. She's stuck. Little pause and set again. It's really hard to get a series with those pauses. The nice part is she didn't take any falls. She got 2 back walkovers in there. If she keeps that front leg moving, they'll give her that connection. Good split jump. Put it together. That's a bonus. Showing that flexibility. Nice job. There you go. Tuck full, it looked like there. Here she goes. She's going to go into her dismount. She's going to do a nice, see here, cartwheel back tuck or round up back. That was nice. Nicely done. She gets a flight for that. And that was a really nice dismount there. That was good. That was nicely done. All right, while we wait for that score, we're going to go ahead and do another parent reading here, if you can hear me over the music. We got Faith Dickhausen. She's a 7th grader. Her parents are Matt and Danielle. Her siblings are Abe and Addie. And it says, what is your favorite family memory? Bringing our puppy home and going on family trips. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? And it says, they love me. And her career goal is to become a vet tech. Nice. They're going to have lots of animals through the years. I guarantee it. There's going to be a few strays in that house. Actually, Matt's sitting next to me. I should tell him I got 2 cats. I need to find a home for. All right, next on the beam, we're going to have Becca. She's getting ready. She's got a side mount. A lot of gymnasts will choose this side mount piece. It's kind of fun and a little bit different. The away team there, they got a 4-3 on floor for the JV. Last meet we were here, I believe Becca took first place on the beam for the night. It was just a really big accomplishment. She had a really nice routine. She does do some bigger skills. We'll see what she's all got in there tonight. I guarantee right now her tummy's rumbling and her nerves are rolling. So we got looks like a 7-2 and a 7-3 for Isabel. Good routine, good clean routine. All right. So here we go. We're getting ready for that salute here. There it is. Nice side mount. Right into a wolf. All right, she took a fall there, but that's okay. Just get back on and she'll see what we got going here. She's going to do her full turn. Nice. Nice solid. Not a lot of balance checks on that. More of a balance check on just doing that pivot turn there. She's going to go for a nice walkover. As you can see, there you go. She keeps the movement. She may get that a little, but I think they're going to give her that connection there. She kept the movement going on that. She's showing her down on beam. There we go. Another jump series here. Oh, there we go. Took a little bit of another fall there. Like I said, showing some bigger skills here, so hopefully that saves it. She's back on. All right. I know she's got a flight in here. She had a nice round off and warm up, I believe. So here we go. All right. So she's did a round off, so she's going to get a completion for that. She got 2 feet on the beam. And there she goes with her back tuck dismount. Good job. All right, and that's going to take that, and then JV is going to warm up that vault. Or I'm sorry, the beam. And then Long Prairie, Great Eagle, Browerville is going to have their varsity on floor before switching events. So while they're all kind of settling down and getting ready for changing things around, we're going to read some more of these parent night things. So we got Madison Price. She's a 9th grader. Her parents are Chris and Vienna. Her siblings are Sawyer. Ooh, is it? He's got some different names, so it's Micaiah, maybe, Coy, and Corbin. All right, and what is your favorite family memory? It says Dad's house is demo derbies, and Mom's house is family vacations. And what is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? How encouraging they all are. And her career goal is a human rights lawyer. I'll have to connect her with my daughter, Melena. They'll be both working on the same thing. All right, and so then we got up next, Mckenna Barton. She's a 7th grader. Her parents are Trish and Steve. Her siblings are Kinley and Macy. And what is your favorite family memory? Going to Florida, she says. And what is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? That everyone is caring and supportive with all events. A career goal is to do something in healthcare. All right, we got a couple left, so we'll just kind of keep going while they warm up. We got Miss Rebecca Walls. She's a 10th grader. Her parents are Ron and Rachel. She has a brother named Josiah. It says, what is your favorite family memory? It says, going on road trips across the country together. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? They are very encouraging and high-striving people. Career goal is an orthopedic surgeon. Next up, we got Tristan Lamberson. She's a 9th grader. Her parents are Toby and Carrie. Her siblings is Afton. What is your favorite family memory? She says, going to Florida. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? How kind and thoughtful everyone is. Career goal, to be a veterinarian or an interior designer. And that's hers. And then we got Ava Williamson. She's a 10th grader. Her parents are Rachel Beckstrom. And sibling is Chelsea. What is your favorite family memory? Family road trips. What is something that makes you proud to be a part of your family? We support each other in any situation. Career goal is something in the medical field or a flight attendant. You know what, Ava, we got something in common because when I went back to school, it was either a nurse or flight attendant. And I'm going to say COVID affected both of those, so I don't know. I want to travel a lot, she says. And you can be a travel nurse. So word to the wise there. All right, that's all of our fun family night there. Something, a little note off of the side of gymnastics, but as reading through these, I'm just going to point out that it seems like there's a little bit of a theme that what is something that makes you proud to be a part of families. It seems like nobody really said anything about material things like I live in a large house, or I have a fancy car, or we do certain things, or we wear certain clothing. But everybody's about the family support, so it's kind of fun to see that kids, that's what kids are really recognizing in there. And most of their memories are either traveling or board games. So family time, and it just kind of goes to show how important all of that is. All right, back to gymnastics. So we got varsity on floor for the Wolves, and Bulldogs, we got JV on the beam. All right. As you can see, she's just kind of showing her dance here in this corner. And she's going to go into her first tumbling pass. Here we go. She's got a front tuck into a forward roll into the cartwheel. Perfect. That's nice. It's a very intro pass, but she did it very cleanly and nice. The nice wolf jump. She's very springy here. She's got some good bounce going. All right, she did her full turn there. I'm not sure they'll give her full credit for that turn, though. She didn't bring that back foot all the way to the front. So we'll have to see what the judges say about that one. There she goes. She's going into her second pass. Nice back walkover. They need 3 skills in that tumbling pass. This is more of an intro level type of a routine here. But like I said, these are both smaller schools and a little bit organization-wise, they're a little less access to year-round training and things of that nature. So you're going to see this a little bit. All right, there we go. And over there on the beam, we have, I believe it's Mckenna is the first one up over there. No, I'm sorry, Macy. Sorry. Oh, Macy just showed some beautiful flexibility there. That was a really nice piece there. Here she goes for her cartwheel. Again, here's a common error that the gymnast makes. They forget about their arms on that cartwheel. It's really, really difficult to tell yourself to bring your arms above your head, but it really puts that gymnast in alignment with the beam. If you see the falls, more than not, they'll have their arms by their sides instead of up by their ears. Them bringing your arms up by your ears puts that gymnast into balance and really helps them with those cartwheels. Here's a shoulder roll. They need a backward skill, so if they don't have a back walkover or something of that nature, or back handspring, that's what they're going to do. Woo. All right, looks like their last varsity gymnast pulled a 5.9 on floor. Macy's got a tuck. Wolf. As you can see, she kept those just straight on, no halves, no 3/4. That's a nice round off on the end. She's getting on and off the beam. Very clean routine. Very clean. She has good body alignment. She's very nice and tight, and she makes her beam quick. Quick movements. Next up, we got Miss Addison Bogey. She's going to be going up next on the beam. Here on floor, now you're starting to see the varsity. They're a little bit advancing there. They had back handspring in that tumbling pass. She had a clean. One thing on the back handspring that you're really looking for is a good stretch. They want them to stretch those back handsprings out, and she did. She had a really good stretch. All right, so Addison's getting up. She's mounting onto the beam. She just does a nice standing mount. No springboard risk there. It's okay. She's getting on clean, and she's sticking. One thing you can see on this floor routine that I'm going to point out right here is that she spent a lot of time in one area. Judges like you to spread your floor routine out. Sometimes they'll give you a deduction if all of your dance happens in one area. And we got Addison doing a full turn. She may not get credit for the full turn as her foot did not step up to the front for the finish. She fell before she finished. She has to bring that back leg up to the front. Here's a cartwheel. Nice. Okay. Did you notice that we had one arm up and we're sticking? See how she uses those arms to bring them up to stick that? That's a good fight. She fought with her arms. That's a very good tip there. Nice tuck jump. There we go. Now she's going to go down on the beam. She's probably going to do a shoulder roll here. Yeah. And this always looks like a really easy skill, but it really actually is quite difficult. And see how she let the beam go between the legs there. They may deduct for that. She needs to keep them both on the one side as she comes up. You can't really straddle the beam like that. But a nice, ooh, there she goes. She twisted that a little bit. That was nice, a little half off there. All right, so we'll see what that beam score brings in. All in all, the JV's looking really clean on beam tonight. They're actually pretty clean in there, nice and tight, and they got some good quick movements. All right, she did a front tuck into a forward roll. Ideally, you'd like to see like a front handspring, front tuck, those kinds of things. The last gymnast on the floor got a 7.2. I did not see the other judge. Sorry about that. But over there on the beam we have let's see here. We got JV beam. We're going to have Elena, it looks like, but it's not Elena. It's Faith. There we go. Yep, we got Faith up. Here she goes. She did a nice side mount. Now she showed her down right away on beam. She doesn't have to get down later since she was up on that knee. That counts there. She did a full turn. Again, probably not going to get full credit there. That foot has to come directly to the back. Showing some flexibility here. There you go. Nice tuck jump. Wolf. Good intro on those jumps. There you go. She's going to get a little balance check there. She used her leg under the beam, but good save all in all. She's not going to take a full fall. And there you go. Her legs did not straddle that beam, so she's going to get credit there. Good backward skill. There you go. She's going to go for the cartwheel. All right. A little soft. But all in all, a good try there. And she's going to dismount. Nice routine. Faith's got something going for her. She's got a little bit of height, which gives really good body lines on beam. They always look really nice in back walkovers and cartwheels. Judges like to see those. All right, now we got Elena up on beam, and it looks like they got a 6.9 out of the first judge on floor and a 6.7. And like I mentioned earlier, when we do switch, the Bulldog girls are going to go, the varsities will be on floor last because they'll have that Olympic rotation. So that's where they're going to go. And over there on that beam, we got a 4. All right, here goes Elena. She's in a side mount. Nice. Oh, she's going to get a balance check and a fall. All right. Lost it a little bit there. And hang on. Always take a breath as a gymnast when you have a fall. Take a breath before you get on. You're timed, but you have plenty of time. There we go. Got to think about it a little bit here. Team's really cheering her on. They don't want to see this. So here goes a nice full. That was a nice full turn. Again, arms. That'll help you get those in check. You bring them up to your ears. Up here she goes. She'll probably go for her cartwheel here. All right, nice intro to the cartwheel. Good cartwheel. Again, arms up. Good check. That was nice. Nicely done. She's going to do cartwheel. Good job. There you go. Backwards roll, shoulder roll. Oh, came off that side again. You know, a judge can take up to 5/10 for a fall, but they don't always take the full. I don't believe they always do. They'll give her some credit for some things. Here she's showing her flexibility. All right, here she goes for her dismount. Ooh, there you go. A nice aerial. Aerials always make a really nice, safe dismount off that beam. It's good, and they look really nice. They're pretty. Good body alignment. All right, now we got Miss Haley. She'll be going on the beam next. Kind of see what kind of floor score we got out of the varsity from the Long Prairie Great Eagle Browerville girls. We got a 7.3 and a 7. All right. I think if I watched in warm-ups, I think the Bulldogs are going to have a really good floor night too as well. Got a little more powerful tumbling coming into that floor. I think they have a little bit of an advantage there. This is nice. This girl just did a nice pirouette. Her foot kind of flexed a little bit there. You want to keep him pointed the whole time, but all in all, she had a really strong pirouette there. Here we go. Let's see what she's got for her first tumbling pass. Here she goes. Back handspring, back tuck. Nice, not bad. And here she goes. Split. You want to really watch for those legs to get to a 180. She had a nice, powerful split. That's good. And now here we go. We're watching over there as Haley gets onto the beam. She's up. She also had her down when she got on, so she does not have to do that later. A nice full turn. There you go. As you see, that front foot came to the back foot came to the front, so she's going to get credit. She's going back down on the beam, but she's doing her back skill, which is her shoulder roll. Good job. Nice. Another one that's a little bit taller, has some really nice body lines on the beam. Cartwheel. And see how she didn't put her foot down? She went cartwheel. That's going to be a series for her. She swung that leg through. So that'll be a nice series. Here she's going to show her flexibility. A little bit of a grab on the sides of the beam when you do that. Cost you a little bit, but not much. She's up. She's going to go tuck jump. And she did a tuck 3/4. And she's off the beam. Very nice, clean routine. She pulled that one off nicely. We'll kind of see what score here we're bringing off the floor. Again, just a few pointers for the beam. The learning of the night is always bring your arms up on your cartwheels. It'll help with your balance checks. Same thing on a back walkover. Anytime you're finishing a skill, arms up, arms up. It'll help. Also, you can always take a moment. Oh, and we're off to a commercial break.
Meg Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Meg Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, here we are. We're back at the meet, and we're going to start seeing our girls warm up on the floor. Our JV will be competing first on the floor, and then the Long Prairie Grey Eagle Browerville girls will be having their varsity on beam first. And then they'll flip-flop with our varsity girls ending on floor and their JV ending up on beam. There we go. Got a back walk over there and out of a JV routine. That's good. There we go. Addison's going to show off her nice tumbling skills there today. So the round-off it's kind of the first skill the girls learn on floor, and what that does is it gives them an intro to that back handspring. And they want to be tight where they actually rebound. It's not like a jump in the air. If you're tight enough, this floor has the springs in it. It's going to bounce you up, and it's going to give you that ability to go into that back handspring. So a lot of times that's what they start out with, that round off and squeezing tight, so it gives them that little bit of that rebound to go into their next skill. And if they're soft, they have a harder time getting into that back handspring. And so that's what, a lot of times if they're still soft in that round off, you'll see them finish that out with a back walkover instead until they get a little bit more solid. And we got a back handspring there. Back walkover. There you go, back handspring, back handspring. And over there on the beam, you see him practicing. Ooh, she missed her hands on there on the beam. Good spotting out of the coach. Everyone's okay. Going for the back walk over there on the beam. Or actually, she is going for a back handspring. Nice back handspring. Good job. That'll give her flight, and she's got to land that and go right into the back walk over. She wants that for a series. All right, we got our first competitor up on floor. And turn, we got Madison up. Here goes Madison. Nice full turn. A little bit extra on that full turn. She's going to get a little deduction there. A little bit extra on that turn. Nice dive roll, cartwheel. She's got to show her third skill, so she went into her handstand there. A little bit of steppity. It's going to get a little more dancey over there in the corner, but we're going to give her great credit. This is not an easy thing to start learning in the intro stages. Nice round off. A little bit of a rebound there, see, so she's going to start getting a little bit more. So she went backwards roll. You want to show those judges a really big finish on the end of your skills. You don't want to halfway finish those. You want to finish with those arms up by those ears, really nice. Nice dive roll again. Into a cartwheel. She's going to show a handstand. Got to get all the way up in there. It was close. Looking good. She's smiling. She's enjoying herself. That's good. All right, we'll see what kind of score that brings in. Now we got Faith up. I think this is Faith's, well, I guess I don't know if they have meets in between, but I think her last one here at home was her first floor day, her debut. So she's up again. Less nerves. Over there on the beam, you just saw a cartwheel, and she brought that foot from the back to the front, so sometimes that can cause a little bit of problems. And she did it again there. She really needs to finish with that other leg in the back. All right, so here we go. She's got some good presentation here. She's starting out with some good dancing. Her jump series. Nice there. All right, here we go for her first pass. Round off, back handspring. Back walkover. Could use those legs a little tighter in that back walkover. They're going to notice those knees and the looseness in that. But as she matures and grows into a more seasoned gymnast, she'll kind of work on that a little bit. She'll get a little tighter. There we go. Front walkovers. There she goes for the pirouette. Squeezing in. There you go. Good toe point. Needs to get those legs a little bit more. They're a little bit bendy, a little bit soft. Once again, more vertical, more straight, more tight. Here she goes for her last tumbling pass here. There we go. And as you notice, you can have that same pass twice. And you'll see that that's pretty common. Went for tuck full, or tuck and with a wolf on there. There you go. All right, you can see some flexibility over there on the beam out of the splits with their arms out to the side. That's really awesome. She's showing balance and flexibility there. It's a hard pose to hold on that beam. Looks like she's going for her cartwheel. Her foot also came to the front. She needs to get that behind her. She is going to get credit for the skill over there on the beam because she did put 2 feet on before falling. And it won't matter if the foot's in the front or the back. Cat leap there on the beam. Tuck jump. Wolf. All right, we got Addison Bogey up here on the floor. There we go. All right, with this music, we want to see Addison's little attitude shine here. All right, here she goes. Running into that first pass. There you go, nice wolf jump. That was actually a nice wolf there. All right. Again, pirouetting here. Squeeze, those legs really need to squeeze together nice and tight on those. Looks like Faith got a 5.8 on floor last time there. Here we go into another pass. Ooh, there we go. That was a really nice round off. Little bit of a loss of a connection there in that third skill. She kind of had a pause, but they'll still give that to her. Nice full turn. It's important to finish out those full turns and maybe really show a full finish there. All right, here we go into the last pass. Here we go, and she's gonna give a good finish to the judges. There we go, over there on the beam, it looks like we had a 6.2 and a 6.6. All right, there's another side mount over there from Long Prairie Grey Eagle Browerville, which is a nice mount. She's showing her strength and flexibility there. That's a really awesome. She really controlled on that. Here we go. Let's see here. Tuck jump. Wolf. No adding quarters or fulls or halves in there. Just a nice clean jump. And she had a few little extra steps there too. So here we go. We're going for the cartwheel. Brought the foot to the front, and again arms are down on the fall there. Down on the fall. Charlotte's up on floor next for the Bulldogs here. Back handspring, walkover. Nice split jump. Wow, that was a nice split jump there. Yep, Charlotte's got a beautiful split jump. Okay. Actually, I think it was a switch leap, but I'm getting kind of lost in my words here. So, cat leap there, she did. Cat leap. There's a nice pirouette. There we go. Hold on to that. There. That was pretty good. She just broke a little bit there. Cartwheel, no hand. Yep, dive roll there. Showing her full turns. Very nice. There, that was a split full. Okay. Little bit of a, she's not sure what to do with her after her back handspring there. She has a little too much power. She just has to learn how to control that and soften that landing a little bit so that she can not get those step outs. But beautifully done and nice splits there at the end. It'd be nice to see what that score pulls in off floor there. That was a nice floor routine. Beam's going to show her flexibility over there. Pulling that off. Good job. Nice and controlled. She stepped out of that very controlled too as well. Doing her down. She's going to do her shoulder roll. It's her back skill. She's going to do 2 of those in a row. Maybe no. Yep, there it goes. So she's going to show a series that way. Keep the movement. It's a little harder one to really say if the gymnast is moving the whole time. All right, Elena is up on floor. She's getting ready for her first pass. Here we go. Round off back handspring. Walk over. She kept the arms moving, so that was good. It kind of keeps that connection there. There we go. Here's her pirouette. Legs are a little bit apart. Toes, got a point. Really need those toes to point. Here we go. Walk over. They're looking at legs in the back walkover. Anytime you see a gymnast do a back walkover, whether it's beam, floor, you're really looking at those knees and how straight those legs are. They want those legs to be tight all the way down into the toes and the toes to be pointed. And a lot of times I know the gymnast feels like they're doing it, but it's really obvious when you're watching it that sometimes it's not quite there. And here's another pass. Back handspring. She had a really nice rebound out of that. She's ready to add. There it is. Nice routine. All in all, very nice routine there. Over there on the beam, it looks like a 6.2 and a 6.5. Looks like we're pretty competitive over there tonight on the beam. to see what builds here. That's going to be a tight one. All right. And that's all we had tonight for the home team on the floor. So we'll just kind of continue to watch that beam. Those jumps there, just like those are some jumps, but they got to get a little bit bigger. This girl's going to go for a back handspring here. If that coach actually spots that back handspring, she's going to lose a little bit for it. But for safety measures, it's always kind of a nice thing. It's a flight. So it's also a blind landing. If you ever heard the word blind landing, she cannot see where those hands are going to go. She's got to know in her mind that they're going to find that beam. So it's a little bit of a tricky thing to tell yourself to do. Nice back tuck off the end there. All in all, pretty brave routine. So what they'll be doing now here is then we're going to go back into a warm-up session. And our varsity girls are going to warm up on floor. And the opposing team is going to have JV warm-ups on the beam. A little bit of a pause here while the judges kind of get those scores going and in there. I'm trying to think of some fun facts that we could say right about now. Let's see. I don't know. Yep. All right. I do need to get through some more sponsors tonight, so let's do that. Here we go. We got Central Minnesota Credit Union. As a member-owned organization, Central Minnesota Credit Union is enhancing the lives of members and community through strength, service, and growth. CMCU has always been willing to go the extra mile and work the members' request. Visit their website for more information at mycmcu.org. And then we have MAG Wealth Management. Have you ever sat across from a financial advisor and only understood every third word they were saying? At MAG Wealth Management, they believe clients should understand everything that is happening with their money. That advisors should be just as good about explaining investments as they are at making them. Discover the right investment strategy for you at magwealth.com. And then we got Community Ed. That's Community Ed. Did you know that the Student Broadcast Live Stream is a community education program? How about Paynesville Fitness Center? PAWS School-Age Childcare, ECFE, Preschool, Youth Recreation and Enrichment, Summer Recreation and Enrichment, Adult Basic Education, Adult Enrichment and Recreation programs. They are all Paynesville area community education. Check out their website at paynesvillece.com. To take part in Community Ed, that's Community Ed. As family-owned company, we got Quick Trip. As a family-owned company based in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and home to more than 25,000 co-workers, Quick Trip of Paynesville is here for you. With their own bakery, kitchens, dairy distribution, and transportation divisions, they produce much of what they serve themselves and deliver it right to our local store every day, so you always get fresh quality products. Visit their website today at quicktrip.com. Quick Trip, big on fresh, low on price. We have Gilk Plumbing and Heating. Gilk Plumbing and Heating is located in Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. Whether you're looking to replace a faucet in your kitchen, clear a frozen pipe, or just need help getting the toilet to run again, Gilk has you covered for all your AC, plumbing, and heating needs. Check out their website at gilkplumbing.com. M&M Lumber. For over 30 years, M&M Lumber has been providing the services and products needed to start and finish any construction or home improvement project. They offer a wide selection of building materials, hardware, paint, and even an expanded rental center to help you complete your projects. Stop by M&M Lumber today or visit their website at mnmlumberrental.com. And I just want to thank the sponsors because supporting this youth and getting them going here with their sports is awesome and a great way to encourage growth in our area. All right, so we got warming up here. Becca's on the floor. She's doing it. Ooh, there we go. All right. That's a nice tumbling pass there. All right, I see that today. That's good. So the very first person we have up on the floor tonight is going to be Ava. Ava's in grade 10. Can't believe that. I remember when she was a little peanut. When the girls cheer on, it really helps the gymnasts kind of get into it. And they're really looking, the judges are really looking for a fun performance here. They want you to entertain the crowd. They want you to work the crowd. They want you to entertain the crowd. So it's always kind of fun when the whole team gets into it and really helps with that. Back handspring, back tuck. Very nice, very stuck landing on that. She really had a solid landing there. Definitely some good height. Nice tight leg squeeze and that backwards roll there. She hit that just nicely. There we go. A little bit of an extra step out of that split leap. There we go. Needs to take a breath in that corner a little bit and think about that for a bit. There we go. Ooh, out of bounds. Out of bounds. Just a tenth though. That's not as big as you might think, but that pause and the confusion there in the corner is a little bit more concerning, but all in all, she's trying to get her mind back into her routine here. Great tumbling. 2 back handsprings, a whole lot of stuff, and another out of bounds there. She has got a lot of extra there. She needs to add some skill. Here we go for that pirouette. Nice tight legs together and a great toe point. There we go. Could slow it down a little bit, a little more control. And drops down into the splits, so some good flexibility there. See what that score pulls in. All right, next up on the floor for the home team here is going to be we got Mckenna. All right. And over there on beam, they're concentrating and thinking about their JV beam routines over there. All right, McKenna's in grade 7. (6'9" and a 7'1", not bad. We're starting the Bulldogs off here on the varsity floor tonight. Good choice of music. Love this song. It's a good movie. Very entertaining. Again, the team's really getting her going here. So back handspring, back tuck. That back handspring, there's a little crunchy. It could use to be spread out a little bit. She could get a little bit more distance. That helps them get power. But all in all, still a really nice tight tumbling pass. She had some good height. There we go. There we go. Nice front tuck. Dive roll into a front walkover. Double salto. Nice dive roll. Little crunchy on those back handsprings. I really want to see those back handsprings take up most of that floor. She should be using up all of that, stretching those out a little bit. Full turn, a little bit of a wobble there, but all in all, she's starting to put together a nice routine here. All right, we'll see what that second routine pulls in here. All right, up next, it looks like we got Macy. Oh, we got some nice flexibility over there and be nice and controlled. Nice controlled movements. All right, we got a 7-6 off the floor, and I didn't see the second judge over there. And a 7-8. It's a good job. Comes Macy. Nice legs together. Beautiful pirouette. That's a beautiful intro to the pirouette. Good job. A little bit of movement there. They want you to kind of stay in as much of one spot as you can when you pirouette, but show those directions of those hand changes. Here she goes for a nice tumbling pass here. Nice front tuck into the dive roll there. Good. Cartwheel. Nice. Way to start it off. Nice clean routine. Good height. They want that leg to come up a little bit more. She's getting a little bit of deduction on the full turn like that. And that pike jump, a little bit of bendy-wendy knees, but that's all in all still really good height on those jumps and very well connected. Good execution. Front tuck again. Just step out there into the back handspring. All right, here she goes into that last pass. Your last pass should always be your biggest tumbling pass. There we go. Looks like she's gonna have a nice little finish here. She has some really beautiful dance. Yeah, good flexibility. She has good flexibility. Showing that off a little bit, that's good. All right, next on the floor, we are gonna have Miss Becca. And Becca, with that skill that Becca's showing in there, is an Arabian. Looks like she's gonna try an Arabian tonight in her routine. So hopefully we get to see that. It was really well executed today in warm up, so we'll see. Look like she's gonna pull it off. I'm kind of excited to see it. I haven't seen one of those been competed for a while. Kind of waiting for the scoring to come in. They must have been a little too far apart, so they're having a little discussion. What happens there is then they're going to go back through their skill check. Maybe one judge saw something another one didn't. They're going to discuss it. There is a head judge at the event, and she is probably going to win. Her version will stand. Just kind of put that out there. And like I mentioned last week, gymnastics is one of those sports that kind of has a little artistry in it. So scores can go either way. Sometimes it just depends on what the judge is looking for. One might see something that another one doesn't see. And so therefore they just kind of got to go back and forth a little bit like that. Not as cut and dry as basketball, but we got a 7-2 and a 6-8 out of that. Here goes Becca here. Becca's always been a really powerful tumbler. Very good height. She has really nice leaps and jumps, which we just seen. Here she goes in for this pass here. Back handspring, a layout, nice layout, nicely executed. There, she needs to straddle a little bit more on that jump. It's not showing that complete straddle, but the wolf was nice, and it's connected, and it had good height. Here we go. Here she goes here. I think we're going to see the Arabian here. Yes, there it is. That's very nicely put together. Good job. Okay, and then we're going to go into her pass here. Her final pass, she's going to find her corner. So we do some leaps and jumps. Here we go. Going into this last one here. I think we're going to see a twist of some sort, hopefully, here. Oh, whip back. There we go. Layout, whichever way you want to look at it. There we go. Very nice routine. Nice routine. I think she's happy with that. All right, we got Isabel up. We're going to see what the score comes in at. You know, we did see the Arabian, which is going to be a twist. There's a little minor twist in that. But we did not see any fulls or halves out of the layouts today. So those are part of the requirements. There we go. All in all, I think she's going to be happy with the score. I think they're coming up here. Hiding up those. What's really fun is sometimes you can see a girl do an Arabian that Becca did on the floor on the beam. 8-4 and an 8-5. When you start seeing Arabians on the beam, you're like, wow. All right. Isabel's always good entertaining. She's a super tumbler. Great height. Watch this height here. Woo, that's some good height. All right, on that turn, they're doing those turns to get the bonus with their leg up, but they really got to get at that 90-degree. They got to get them angles a little better and tighter knees and some pointed toes. Front tuck, front tuck. That's a bonus right there. Good one. Look at the height that she has there. A little bit of body positioning issues, but overall, very nice height with her leaps and her jumps. Here we go. Into her final pass. Very nice tuck. Good job. Again, these girls have some really good height in the tumbling. You're going to need to start getting some twisting into there. Here she goes for her full or double pirouette. Right into a jump. That's a bonus. Adding that at the end there is a nice little bonus to the routine. All right, we'll see what that score pulls in. While we get that nice moment of silence while we wait for that last piece. All in all, this is where the girls feel a little better. They feel a little relieved. Again, a really nice, clean gymnastics meet. No injuries. Everyone stayed safe. I think it's going to be close in the scoring. I think the Bulldogs may have a little bit of a lead here tonight. Just from kind of seeing the scores flash by here and there. And so we're going to see the girls here. They're going to congratulate each other, and I'm just kind of waiting for that last score to come in. I'm really hoping they give her some points. I thought she was very entertaining, had a lot of artistry in that routine. So we're kind of waiting here. Waiting. The suspense is getting to us. Here we go. We got an 8-1 and an 8-1. All right, and that's our meet. Wrapping it up.
Meg Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and in Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Meg Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They offer plumbing and water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, drain cleaning products, and other services. Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and AC is based out of Richmond, Minnesota, and serves the surrounding areas. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.